Welcome back to Kick Chaos to the Curb, a podcast that tackles things pertinent to business, real estate, and all things lifestyle. And I'm your host, Tiffany C. Everett, global real estate agent and business coach, helping you to get unstuck out of obscurity so that you can attract and convert more business using social media, and also providing you with sales tips and business tips that's going to help you catapult your business. Today, we are doing a challenge. It is a 5-day unstuck challenge, which is designed to help you to get unstuck. So much is going on in the world right now, so many things that is happening today, and it's so easy to just get stuck and get drawn into all the negativity and lose count of what our purpose is. And the purpose is that God has created and called each and every single one of us for a mission and for a purpose and for a reason. And how you utilize social media is going to impact the way that you do business. It's going to impact your personal life, professionally, and financial life as well. And so part of this unstuckness is to help you to strategize and to get focused and driven on that which God has called you to do. Whatever business you are in, whether you are in the car industry or you are in the real estate market, perhaps you're in the ministries, or you could even be working for the hospitality industry. Regardless of what that is, social media is the conduit that allows us to be able to attract more people globally all over the world. So yesterday we had an amazing conversation where we were discussing all about mindset. Mindset is so important because the way you think, the way you feel, the what you say, that ultimately is going to be the thing that determines exactly what it is that you are going to be doing next. That is like the foundation to every single thing that we do. Our mindset is so super important. And it's important too to have a great attitude. Having a great attitude when you call someone on the phone, when you are, is something happening? Can you hear me? No, I'm not. I'm not. So when you call someone on the phone, or when you have an opportunity to do a video or some sort like that, the social media is the one thing that they're going to see first. And a lot of times they're going to your sites and things like that too. But it's the attitude that you're giving to that person. How do you feel when someone, you're calling to a company and you're asking questions and they act like they don't want to be bothered, they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to do business with you, right? It's like, well, why should I do business here if they're acting like they don't want to do business with me? So having the right attitude and the right mindset. If you're complaining about social media, I don't like it, that is going to come out in the post that you create, that's going to come out in your business, and everything is kind of like what comes out of us and what flows out of that energy that we're giving out to people is the thing that people see. So you smile. It's free. A smile is free. And all it does is it makes you to be that beacon of light that God has called you to be. And at Z Expressions, we do that, right? When we have our clients and we're doing our coaching sessions, it's like I bring in one of the stickers that Grant Cardone has. Is called no negativity, and that's exactly what it means. No negativity during our coaching session. It's all about mindset, positiveness, so that we can move forward and we can get unstuck. And so we also want to see problems that our clients may be having as an opportunity for us to be able to reach out and help them. What are they going through? So these are some of the things that we're going to be talking about today. And thank you guys so much for showing up. I know you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here. So thank you for showing up on today. And so what we have here is our Get Unstuck challenge, of course. And so we're moving right along. How's it going? I want to know if you did the homework session. Who did the homework that was given out for yesterday? Post it down in the comments. Did you go and do your homework yesterday? so super important. And going back through and having a look at what's important and what's working and what is not working, that is so super important to see. Like what posts have you done? That was the assignment for yesterday. And also to create content. So every single day, these 5 days, we're creating content, and I'll give you an assignment moving forward on what we're going to be doing today. So next we want to go over to it's all about your audience, right? The audience is really super 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 important. And and um in knowing who your target audience is. And one of the things that you want to do is do your research in what your target audience is. We That's slide 2. um no, that's not. That's Do you have the right one? No, that's not the right one. That's the one from yesterday. We're on day 2, which is inside of day 2 is actually inside of um the thing you have to. I thought you had brought it up. It's inside of challenges. No, challenges. It's inside of challenges. It's under C. If you go inside challenges, and then it's under day 2 is where we're at on day 2. And then so from day 2, it's going to give us all of the topics that we're working on for today. Do you see day 2? It's inside of challenges. Challenges ABC is actually in alphabetical order. So while Zion is working on finding challenges, the challenges that we have there, it's going to go into day 2, and that's going to start us out on today, where the basically, when it comes to outreach, it's important to know who your audience is. If you're not sure who your audience is, it's like you're not going to know who to target or what to say to that person. And so what that helps us to do is it helps us to identify the obstacles that they may be having. It helps us to be able to personalize that content. I know when we're doing our coaching, what I may be coaching on one person, it may be totally different from where another person is. Some people may have more experience when it comes to social media, and then some other clients may not. So we tailor and personalize that experience for each person depending on exactly where it is that they are at. We're on slide 3. Are you on slide 3? So slide 3, yeah, slide 3 is on audience. So basically, your audience, who is your target audience, who are you speaking to, who, when you're creating that content, it's important to know who those persons are, so you can build you can create the content based on what it is that they're struggling with. And so one of the things that you can do to find that out is Google Forms. You can create forms and have those forms, your clients fill those out. SurveyMonkey actually has one, and our clients have it through our platform, where you can go in and you can create forms. I do this also with our Magnum Motivational Networking business breakfast group, where I create forms and to find out exactly what it is that they would like to have for breakfast when they arrive. They go into their create the form. So if you're struggling with how do I do forms, those are some of the things that we do teach in our Beast Mode Impact Academy. Then I'll go more into detail about Typeform also does the same thing. And you can actually create these forms, and you can go back inside those forms, and it gives you an opportunity to get insight on exactly what it is that they may be struggling with. And then the next thing is that we do to help our clients, is to did you oh, it's fact finding. Yeah, fact finding is really really important, because fact finding is the one thing that helps you to find out what it truly means for this client, right? Fact finding is one of the things that we discuss when you make an outbound call. So let's say you're doing a sales call. sales call, you doing a fact finding. In those first you do your greeting, right? And then you also get to the point where you're doing your fact finding. And your fact finding is what we also do in the Beast Mode Impact Academy. We have our sales calls. And there's certain things that you do need to know in order to be able to make a sale or to be able to get that client to be interested in some of the products that you may have. And so, and you have to get quality answers. And if you're not getting quality answers or they're not answering your questions and you're just letting it slide off, then that's going to impact the way that you can get them onto the right product. I've been in sales for over 14 years, and I tell you what, if you don't find out exactly what that person is, you may end up getting them on the wrong product, or they may not see the value in what it is that you have because they're feeling like you may not be listening to them or you don't have something that's going to work for them. So, fact finding really is identifying the wants, the needs, and investigating to find out what that person's DBM is. You're not sure what that is, dominant buying motive is. And there's things that you want to ask them specifically to find out. Things like, so if someone's coming to me asking for social media plans, I ask them, have you ever had been on a plan before? What is that plan like? What did you not like about that plan, right? And if they're not having an email system, is asking them about their email system. If they have one, how many leads are they getting? If they're using social media, are they even getting leads? Do they have an email list that they're using to be able to communicate? Because we know these platforms we don't own. So asking them, what would you change, about what it is that you have right now. And so you want to make sure you're asking the right questions. And one of the things that's important is that's going to help you do is clarify exactly what it is that they need. Fact finding helps you to be able to set up the rest of that sale. You want to identify what your audience wants and what they need. And once you identify that, then you can then go and create content around and tailoring to those wants and tailoring to those particular needs. So to recap, when you're doing these customer interviews or when you're doing these landing the forms and things of that nature, you want to make sure it's not about you. It's about the client, and you're trying to find and pull, investigate and pull information out to find out exactly how you can help them and what is their reasoning for wanting to get these types of services. One of the things that our clients struggle with is obscurity. They struggle with obscurity or confidence, not having any training, no systems, no plans, some of them. And so these are some of the things that we work on. If you're not having a promotion strategy or not taking a lot of action in your business. And so we work on these things when it comes to our social media coaching sessions. And some clients, some people may not even like being on camera. But guess what? There is so much AI products out here now to where if you don't like being on camera, you don't have to be on camera. There are ways to be able to create content without you physically being on camera. But also, you have to understand that people buy for those who they know, like, and trust. So, especially if you're out in the community, you're wanting people around you in your community where you live to buy from you. If they don't know you, then they can't flow you. They're not going to be able to get in contact with you, or because they don't know who you are. So, when it comes to networking, that's why we have the Magnum Networking Group. It allows businesses to come together, to get to know each other, to learn about one another, to connect with one another. And networking gives you an opportunity to be able to build those relationships and for people to actually see who you are. And so when you're doing those content, people also want to know. But the thing is with social media is that it's global, and it doesn't box you into borders to where you're specifically having to work in your specific neighborhood, but it gives you an opportunity to step outside of that box and to be able to reach people globally. And to do that is important. They don't want to know, who is this person that I'm working with, and how is it that they can actually help me. And so This is one of the things, so it's really important, is really the thing that we do work on is helping our clients to get out of obscurity, to helping them to be able to get more confidence to create those videos, and also mindset, because mindset is so super important. Mindset is the one thing that's going to make or break you. If you're feeling a certain kind of way about it, if you have an attitude of negativity, or if you have an attitude of gratitude, it's going to show when you create your content. It's going to show when you call your clients. It's going to show in every single way. If there's a fear or nervousness about you, that is going to be felt when you go to do your pitches or you do your product. The other thing we wanted to go over to is regarding that research. And so if you already or did not get your book here. If you haven't downloaded your book, 7-Step Plan to Profit on Social Media, one of the second steps that we're having going into is that research that we talked about. Research is so important in knowing what it is that your audience has. And this right here, what you're seeing on the screen, is actually a Facebook tool. They actually have a tool that allows you the opportunity to go into the system and to be able to monitor what your competition is doing. How many videos are they making? How many followers do they have? So this helps you to see how much action is going into what it is that they're doing to be able to attract the business that they're being able to attract. And you're able to monitor that in the Facebook app. So super important. You can also do your monitoring in other ways. You can do your monitoring by making a list of companies, right? You can put down, write out, go online, social media. You can go on social media. You can go on YouTube, Facebook, and look for companies that are doing the similar or same things that you may be doing, and you want to make a list of those companies, right? It could be local, it could be national, direct or indirect, and Google is your best friend here. So make a list of those companies, so this way it gives you the tools and insights on what the competition is doing. Find out their social media platforms, create a list of those on Facebook, or create a list of the I have that in my I actually use uh Google actually has spreadsheets. And so you can actually put all of this on your Google spreadsheet, and it allows you to be able to see what exactly is happening in the back. What are those people? Who are they on YouTube? Who are they on LinkedIn? Research, research, research. And then once you've done your research, this gives you an opportunity to see what they're doing, how often are they posting, what's really working, how are people engaging with them, and then one of the important things is repeat successful action and personalize every single thing that you do. So you're seeing that type of content, you personalize yours, you make it yours, you create your own content. And then that way it gives you an opportunity to see if that's going to work for you. Not everything works for everybody, right? You're still going to have to see what's worked for you. Because one of the things I've noticed and learned is that what works for you on one platform may not perform the same way on another platform. Another thing you might likely find that some of these companies might not be doing any promotion or social media as well. So that's why it's important to find a lot of a variation of companies in your industry. So this way you can get dialed in. But Facebook Insights is a really good feature. TikTok has their own insights. YouTube has insights. Many of the platforms has insights, and you can log into them and be able to see how your posts are definitely performing as well. And so video marketing. Once you've done all of your research, video marketing is what you're going to be doing next, right? And video marketing is a powerful tool that involves you creating the content, distributing the content, and reaching your target audience, all of what we've discussed, and being able to achieve those marketing goals that you have in place. It's a versatile program. It could be in the form of long form, it could be in the form of short form, it could be a 30 seconds, it could be 10 minutes long. So you are in the driver's seat of how long your video ultimately becomes. However, when it comes to creating your videos, you always want to start with a hook. What is a hook? A hook actually grabs that person's attention, right? It's going to grab that audience's attention. It's going to pull them in and give them a reason to want to keep watching that video. You want to provide a story. Storytelling is so powerful. It draws that person in and lets them know that, oh my gosh, this person, I can relate to them. I understand them. They know me. Oh, they're talking to me. And then you provide a value proposal, which you can clearly communicate through your video messaging. Finally, in that video, you'll have a call to action. So today, as you're creating your videos, be sure to have that hook, give a story, give a value, because it's not just about you, this is about them. And then a call to action. This call to action is going to give them something to do. Rather, they're downloading your ebook, they are going to buy something from you, or join your class or your course, whatever the case may be. This call to action is going to give them something to do. If you don't give someone your viewers a thing to do, then they won't take any action at all. So by increasing engaging using a video tool, this is going to help you to increase your brand awareness. This is going to help you drive more people to a website, or to a landing page, or to the form that we were just talking about, or to a video. It's going to help you generate more leads, get more customer engagement, and also finally to boost your sales. Video marketing gives you an opportunity to create compelling things that's going to ultimately drive more people to your site. And so, as I was mentioning, Zion just put it up there. You have to have a hook. You want to tell a story. You want to give a value proposition, and then finally you have your call to action. Now, what are some of the engagement strategies that you want to have when it comes to creating these content? So now you've done your videos, and you're like, okay, now how do I get people to be able to engage with my content? I'm glad you asked. Good question. So consistency is key. The more you're being consistent, your followers start to expect. They know when you're showing up. They're gonna be there to engage with you. They're like ready. Even just think about it. You're ready when my son and I as soon as he hears a Mr. Beast video drops, he's already on it. He's like, look, there's a video out, right? So people are expecting, they start to expect that you are going to be doing a video, and then they become available. Then finally, quality content. When you're creating quality content, you want to make sure your video is right, your lighting is right. We have all types of lighting here. We have lighting on the left, lighting in the middle, lighting on the right hand side, all different types of lighting. And then we have a camera that we're working on right here in front of me, a mirrorless camera that we're actually using. So you want to create good quality content that's visually appealing to the eye. And then engagement. Engagement means responding to people. It can be a respond in an emoji. It can be a response in the form of of words. But engagement gives you an opportunity to be able to get the algorithms to respond. The algorithms want that's what all these social media platforms want. They want to see people actively staying on and communicating and conversing and engaging. And the longer you can keep people engaged on a certain video, the higher that video is going to perform on there. I've created content on Instagram, and lots of people start commenting. Guess what? I go right back in and I start to respond back to them, and then that boosts that video up. It keeps pushing it up, so that each time other people start to come onto the platform, that is going to be the first thing that they're going to see because it has the most activity that's going to be on it. Hashtags, it depends on what it is. Instagram, Maseri actually said that hashtags aren't really the thing that's going to drive people directly to you. But what it does is if someone is actively looking for that hashtag, then they post it in, then that's when they'll see you. So if you put something like number one real estate agent in Port St. Lucie or number one social media consulting firm in Port St. Lucie, if you're looking specifically for that hashtag, then and someone type that into the search engine, and not the search engine, but the search thing that's on the portals, then those videos will come up. But they're not like the type of that's going to automatically help your videos to perform well just because you put a hashtag. And then collaboration is key. When you collaborate with other people, like going live with them or just tagging them in your videos and things of that nature, those are different types of engagement because now you tag that person and the other people on their page is going to see it, and that's going to keep the engagement on that video going. So you can do lives, there's groups on Facebook, there's ads that you can do, ad targeting. TikTok actually has specific strategies where you can do trending sounds and effects. Effects is a really big thing on TikTok. Duets and stitches are a big deal on TikTok. And also you can do like different types of TikTok challenges. Instagram has Instagram stories. They used to have IGTV. It's not on there anymore, but now you can just go live, but they turn the lives into a reels. And then you have Instagram threads, which is another spinoff of Twitter. And so there's so many ways that you are able to get engaged or get engagement when it comes to your content. The question is, are you going to take this information and take action, or are you going to just take it in and move on and do something else? That is the question, because you got the information, you have the knowledge. Now, the only thing that can happen is you got to take action. So now it is up to you. It is your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn. And it's your turn. It's your turn to take action and start to create video that is going to help your business clients know exactly who you are. So I want to challenge you to participate by doing your research, number one, finding out who your audience is, and creating some video content for today's regarding your specific value proposition. So what? Can't wait to see you. Make sure you hashtag 5 day no, sorry, Get Unstuck, 5 day Get Unstuck challenge, 5 day Get Unstuck challenge. I can't wait to see what it is that you have and what you are going to create today. Now, one of the things that's important, and if you don't have that tribe right now, you don't have that the the people around you to help you to be able to come up and be creative and to push you to have that accountability to help you with your sales scripts and things of that nature. So we have the Beast Mode Impact Academy that is ready for you. And in that Impact Academy, it has Cardone University, which is the number one training platform that you have the opportunity to train on every single day. You also get the opportunity to have um, coaching sessions every week. You get that accountability. You also have the Video Beast in there, which helps you to get confident in creating your content, as well as several boot camps that we're going to be doing, especially this one this year, which is a marketing essential workshop that I would love to see you at. Can't wait to see you guys there. It's going to be amazing. It's the one of its kind in Port St. Lucie, Florida. It is in person, and I can't wait to see you. Of course, if you have any questions or concerns, be sure to DM me on social media at Tiffany C. Everett. That's right, at Tiffany C. Everett. Regardless of the platform that you're working on, you put that in and you'll be able to reach me on those platforms. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast. The podcast is going to help you to continue to get unstuck and provide you with daily tips as well as things that you can do in your business right now that's going to help you to move it up 10x. I hope you guys have an amazing day. That's all.